Hey guys, it's James here. I wanted to make a video today as to how the upcoming presidential election, following the recent debate between Biden and Trump, might impact the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency industry as a whole. Now, as you would have seen recently, Biden lost a lot of ground in terms of the confidence of people that were voting for him. So, some statistics here from CNN show that pre the debate that was just held, 35% of voters thought that Biden was of good enough mental health to be president. That dropped to 27% post debate. And 37% before the debate thought that he was fit to run for president. That dropped to 28%. So, some really startling statistics there. But I guess the broader question is, how does that impact the upcoming election? And what would the impact then be on the digital asset sector? So, as you've probably seen over the last couple of years, Democrats on the whole have been largely anti-crypto in their policy and positioning towards crypto. So, for example, Elizabeth Warren, she's a Democratic senator from Massachusetts. She's been infamous with attacks on the crypto sector. She's called for ongoing more regulation. She's looked to extend the Bank Secrecy Act, including KYC, Know Your Customer requirements, on transactions involving unhosted wallets. Now, what does that mean? It means that even if you've got your cryptocurrency and it's not held on an exchange, she wants you to report on those transactions. So she's really looking to roll out more regulation, even at the individual level. Secondly, we've got Gensler, another Democratic, a Democratic voter. He's the head of the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. And he's been grilled in court repeatedly for failing to set a clear regulatory framework for the digital asset space. Not only that, but he's filed multiple lawsuits against crypto companies, including Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance. So you could argue that the Democrats have actually pursued a largely regulation through enforcement approach, and it's looked particularly unfriendly towards the crypto sector. You could even argue that because of that approach, instances like the FTX collapse happened in the first place because they went offshore. They decided to not base themselves in the United States. Now, in contrast, if we look at the Republican Party, Trump's recent campaign rallies have made it very clear to voters that he's pro-crypto, and he's won the support of many young crypto voters because of this. He said things like, and I quote, "We want all the remaining Bitcoin to be made in the USA." He's also said, he'd get Senator Warren and her cronies away from your Bitcoin. And he's also going to be speaking in an upcoming convention in Nashville later this year. Bitcoin convention, that is. So the question is, how will the outcome of this election impact Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? On the surface, it looks like, Trump is a much more open-minded candidate towards crypto policy and understands the importance of keeping the industry onshore and in the United States. And we've seen big figures in the crypto space like the Winklevoss twins donating $1 million each to Trump to support him because of his open crypto stance. Now, it might initially indicate that a Republican win at the elections would be the most bullish out of the two parties for the Bitcoin and crypto industry. But something interesting to keep in mind is that the S&P 500 has returned an average of 9.8% under Democratic presidents and only 6% under Republican presidents per year since about 1957. So that could indicate that even though Democrats have been less favorable in terms of crypto policy and positioning in recent years, overall, we've seen financial markets have higher returns, and that could be due to looser financial policies and monetary policies that Democrats tend to have. And so you might actually get outperformance of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies under Democratic leadership if those statistics are anything to go by. I think on the positive side, with regards to the Democrats, is that we've started to see that anti-crypto stance changing. So a recent survey by BitGet showed that 46% of millennials from countries like the US, Japan, and Germany own cryptocurrency. And being against crypto is not going to win you any votes. It's going to lose you votes, right? And so we've even seen the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer saying that the SEC guidelines to prevent financial institutions from holding crypto assets are unnecessarily restrictive. So key takeaway is Democrats are starting to come around to crypto and opening up a little bit, although historically they have been a little bit more anti-crypto than Republicans. But under Democrats, we've seen, more favorable financial conditions for stock market investors, and that could hold true for the crypto industry as well going forward. I think for me, the key takeaway is that regardless of whether it's Republican or Democrat that wins the election, Trump or Biden, or Trump and somebody else, if Biden gets swapped out, either way, things are looking really bullish for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in the years ahead. So I'd love to hear what you think. Do you think it's going to be more beneficial for Trump to win or Biden or another Democrat to win this year's election? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. See you next time.